Hi there, this is Dr. Evan Osar with the Institute for Integrative Health and Fitness Education. Welcome to this edition of Integrative Movement Insider. And we're here on Tuesday. Janice and I and little Sasha and Sarah just got back from Orlando, Florida for the Integrative Corrective Exercise Instructor Program. We took this group of fitness professionals, so if you're there, thank you so much for joining us and allowing us to share the Integrative Movement System with you. And if you're brand new to Integrative Movement Insider and our community, welcome. Thank you for joining us in this video. And if you're part of our community, welcome back. In this edition of Integrative Movement Insider, I'm going to share with you what we shared with that group of health and fitness professionals. And as I was discussing, one of the things that we share with and during our certification program is the importance of using a systematic process. And you've heard me say, if you've been following us, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And that is very important because we don't need more exercises as health and fitness professionals. We have tons of exercises for stretching, mobilizing, creating more flexibility and range of motion. We have tons of exercises for stabilizing, strengthening, developing more power, and those components of our clients' training programs. What we need more of is understanding and being able to apply the information that we have. How to assess our clients to determine their non-optimal and inefficient posture and movement habits, and then using the most strategic corrective exercises to help our clients develop more optimal and efficient posture and movement habits. And that's why we love having individuals just like you, if you've been through our training, join us, because there's nothing like live training to learn and master this strategy. So I just want to show you very briefly, one of the things we discussed this weekend was how to create powerful changes in your clients. And there's two things you can do right away to make powerful changes that can truly transform your clients' lives. Number one is teaching them how to breathe more three-dimensionally so they become more optimal and efficient with their breathing, because that will drive so many things in their entire neuromuscular and nervous systems. The second thing you can do to dramatically transform people's lives is teach them how to create proper anterior pelvic rotation or hip hinging. Because one of the things that stops your clients from proper hip hinging and increases stress upon their knees when they're squatting, lunging, doing stairs, and or increases pressure on their low back when they're doing forward bending type activities, like just bending forward in everyday life, and or deadlifting, is short, tight hamstrings. Most of our clients are doing hamstring stretches like this, they're kind of hanging out like this, and they're performing inappropriate hamstring lengthening. And all they're really doing is overstretching their low back. So one of the things we want to think about is how do we create length in the hamstrings where our clients need it, not in the low back where our clients don't need it. So part of our process, the integrated movement system, is first assess the forward bend, because what you're going to see with a lot of your clients with their forward bend is that they'll just bend forward like this. They don't get a lot of anterior pelvic rotation. They overflex from their lumbar and their thoracic spines, and they'll often shift their weight way far back because they don't have the length in their nervous system and their hamstrings. So here's how we teach our clients how to appropriately lengthen their hamstrings, so that way you get the length through the hamstrings where you want it, while respecting the thoraco-pelvic cylinder. I'm going to demonstrate it first sitting on a bench. So this is for your clients that can't get down on the floor. So one of the things you want to do is respect alignment. I'll turn to the side first. Respect alignment of the thoraco-pelvic cylinder, so long spine, thorax stacked above the pelvis. Put the leg out straight and hands upon the pelvis. And what we want our clients to be able to do is rotate their entire cylinder over top the femoral head or their hip joint, and that way they get a length through their hamstrings and stretch through their hamstrings while maintaining integrity of the entire thoraco-pelvic cylinder. So right now I can feel a tremendous stretch in my left hamstring while maintaining alignment, and now I just breathe and focus on rotating over the entire thoraco-pelvic cylinder. What we can also do from this position is do a slight contract, relax, push the heel gently into the floor, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then release and go a little bit further. Same thing, a couple breaths in this position. So breathing up into my cylinder, staying long to my spine. One more time, contract, relax. Push the heel gently into the floor to activate or contract the hamstrings. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Get a little more length. So that way I'm still maintaining that nice alignment, length, and moving over top of my femoral head. So that's for your clients that can't get down upon the floor. Now for your clients that can get down upon the floor, we'll do our contract relax from this position. So again, it's long spine position, long spine, thorax stacked above and in line with the pelvis. We'll wrap a yoga strap or a band or towel around the foot, bring the hip and knee to 90 degrees of flexion, the other leg is straight out in front of you. From here, it's push lightly that direction and this direction into the strap for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then send the heel towards the ceiling without pulling the pelvis up and off the floor like you see so frequently, or out to the side here where your clients don't need to be stretching more. They need to be able to maintain the pelvis in alignment with their thorax, and they need to be able to lengthen through their heel and backside of their calf and hamstring while keeping the pelvis down upon the floor. And don't allow them to cheat by rotating and side bending up towards their shoulder. Keep length here as if their pelvis is going down that direction as they're lengthening through the heel, calf, back of the knee, and then ultimately down into their hip. The goal is not to strengthen, or should say stretch and straighten the knee. The goal is just to maintain this alignment. Pelvis down upon the floor, pelvis going down that direction, thoracolpelvic cylinder alignment as the heel goes up towards the ceiling. And again, we'll do 2 to 3 repetitions, 5-second hold, breathe in, breathe out, lengthen, and maintain this alignment. Respect the thoracolpelvic cylinder alignment as you maintain lengthening through the backside of hip, glutes and hip rotators, hamstring, down to the calves, through the heel, so that way we're respecting alignment of the thoracolpelvic cylinder and getting this length where we need it and not where we don't need it. And that's how you really become a specialist and help your clients develop more optimal alignment, breathing control, length where they need it, and that will ultimately, you take that length then into a functional pattern like the hip hinge, split stance hip hinge, and then ultimately an elevated rear leg hip hinge pattern. So that way you help your clients use the length you just help them create. And that's the beauty of using a systematic approach like the integrative movement system. You assess to identify your clients' non-optimal and efficient posture and movement habits. You address it through the corrective exercises to create more optimal and efficient habits. And then you integrate those more optimal habits into the functional movement patterns, the patterns your clients have to do to safely and effectively accomplish their health and fitness goals. So thank you for joining me in this edition of Integrative Movement Insider. I'll be back later this week demonstrating some progressions of this, because you want to, like I said, be able to incorporate and integrate these concepts into the functional movement patterns. So I'll demonstrate how to do that later this week. Make it a great week. And if you're looking for a complete system to truly assess, address, and progress your clients and differentiate yourselves from the other health and fitness professionals that are out there that are just throwing exercises and hoping something works at their clients, then check out the Integrative Movement System, the Integrative Corrective Exercise Instructor Program, as well as we will be in Indianapolis for the Elite Fitness and Business Summit, where we'll be sharing how do you become a medical fitness specialist and get more referrals from health and fitness professionals like medical doctors, chiropractors, physical therapists. The things you need to say, the things you need to do, and how to use this system, the Integrative Movement System, to demonstrate differences in your clients so that you can truly communicate with health and fitness professionals. And then we'll also be out in Denver, Colorado with our friend and colleague Diane Bailey for the Integrative Movement System approach to balance and posture and walking, and blending it with Diane Bailey's approach to open the door to Tai Chi, so that way when you leave that weekend, you're gonna have a complete system for helping your clients improve their posture, their movement, their walking, their balance, and ultimately you'll be able to teach Tai Chi in your own studios and in your own business. So make it a great week. Check out the links below and or maybe above this video, and we look forward to see you at one of the live workshops this coming fall. Make it a great day, and we'll see you later this week. Take care and have a great day.